Welcome back to Mcoc Al Bundy Rules. I got the boss walkthrough Nimrod, you dang Nimrod, from Event Quest 3.2, September 2021. Probably my new favorite champion name. Anyone I can call a Nimrod without it being offensive, I gotta love it. So, offensive speciality. Each dodge hit during special attack grants attacker passive prowess 20% increase, special damage, 10 seconds while under the effective prowess. Each well-timed block during a special attack grants the attacker true damage, 10 seconds, 20% additional true damage or true strike effect, 100% chance for perfect block. When defender finishes special attack, armor up buff, true 25% on each buff, and when the defender activates a special, it's going to be a heal block put on. So anyways, a whole lot of stuff going on. I hate trying to sit there and decipher and read through and memorize all those dang nodes. So many dang nodes. So my strategy here is I figured Doom would be good. I figured Doom would be coming. I'm going to go in and go backhand method on this dude. Keep those stocks and staggers up so I can keep some nullifies going on is going to be my plan here. I want to try to keep staggers up as much as humanly possible. Not too sure what to expect with the special, as this is my first time fighting him. Haven't done any research on him at all. Don't know his abilities or whatever. Looked at the nodes and figured that Doom usually is pretty good at these kind of fights. So, although of course he's better when he doesn't get smacked in his head when I'm trying to parry. So we see this S1, we see those 3 beams, kind of a weird slower timing. Pretty easy decks, just don't want to mess up. They could be an easy one to mess up the timing with the slow pace there. Again, I'm going in, doing my hits. I'm making sure while the shock is up, I'm hitting my heavy in order to get the stun, and then staggered, worked my way up to an S3. So the goal is try to do a couple S3s to get my Furies up. However, that's not always super easy to do without Mystic Dispersion. I have 0 points of Mystic Dispersion on while I am running Suicide Masteries. I got nullified there. I do want to, I see his power goes up pretty quick and easy in this fight, so I do plan on using as much power control methods as I can for this fight. Go ahead and try to avoid those S1 and that timing. Got to get used to that slow timing and that kind of angle, how they switch it out. Was trying to get that second S3 off, but that special slowed it down, so launch out this S3 now. Give him some little boom beam right on through there, and I'll go ahead and smackety dab on him. Keep those hits flying in. I do want to ensure I keep a lookout on his special power meter. I am using my, again, try to do a parry, just did not work. I'm going to go ahead and use that S1. Normally I don't use Doom's S1 that much while I'm running Suicides. However, based on the power rate and power meters, I'm going to use whatever I got to do to keep him from hitting that S3. So I'm keeping an eye on that. I figure I'm only using Doom for one fight, so if I take a bunch of extra recoils, it shouldn't be that big of a deal because there's only one fight. End of the quest. If I have Doom 100% health or 1% health at the end, it does not matter. Completely irrelevant. No gold stars for extra health. So I'll go ahead and happily take those 5% recoils, working my way up to S3. So the biggest thing is I'm trying to focus on power control methods over damage right now until I get them low enough. So go back to the S3 to where I can control the power. And while I'm trying to work my way up to the S3, I've been using the S1s. Been trying to be careful of those specials. And that's been the big part on this fight so far. I didn't really do any too major workarounds on the nodes. I don't even know what Nimrod's abilities are actually. I just kind of went in there and fought and didn't really need to. It was a pretty straightforward fight if you follow some basic strategy, mainly controlling the power, be careful of the specials, and other than that, it wasn't too bad at all. So Doom seemed to work pretty good there for a nice, pretty clean, easy solo. Even though it took a couple hits, that didn't even do that terrible amount of damage. Most of my damage came from recoil. Don't forget to click that top left icon, subscribe to Mcoc Al Bundy Rules, turn those notifications on. Check my playlist. I got monthly walkthrough EQ every single month. I take out the old, put in the new every single month, including each quest walkthrough, some of the tougher boss fights, and I got all kinds of good stuff, something for everyone.